Hello, happy Monday. I realized like just before the stream was supposed to start that I had not set up the stream. I had made all the thumbnails for this week, but I had not like actually gone in and created the broadcast and done all the tags and stuff. So, oopsie, my bad. I apologize. For those of you who were trying to find it earlier, it was like, where is Jules? Why doesn't she have her stuff together? The answer to that is I apparently dawdled too much. I don't know. So today just feels like a Monday, but we are now 7 days into December. Tomorrow is the next moon phase. We've been kind of in the waning gibbous phase so far. So tomorrow is the third quarter or the last quarter phase of the moon, if you were interested in that. Because I had been trying to pay more attention to the moon phases since I was doing that experiment, which seemed to have just sort of like given me some sort of inspiration, but also like a lot more world building that I had anticipated. So I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyway, so I have set my new bullet journal to the side because I kept sort of like thinking about things that I wanted to do with it, add to it, decorate it, etc. I finally caved in yesterday and started putting some ink on it. Instead of just pencil like I had been sort of like promising myself I would do. So I have been distracted by the bullet journal, and so I have put it out of arm's reach. So hopefully that will be better. I have a new little spiral bound notebook in front of me for some of the project ideas that I was considering yesterday. So I'm going to do some work for like brainstorming those. Still very much aware that I am ignoring my two main projects that should be making some progress but are not currently. So that's kind of where I'm at, but I am determined to get some actual words today because I just feel kind of ashamed of myself that I haven't been writing this week, really, other than like a couple hundred words here and there. So that's kind of what I'm doing is just trying to get my brain together to actually like do some writing. So, yeah, so I have put the journal aside. I've put the like journal agenda planning quarterly goal stuff, all that to the side. So yeah, so today we're actually going to be doing some writing, hopefully. So Devin was first. Hello, thank you for being here. And that's where I said hello. And Sarah is here. Hello, hello. And Hannah is here. Hello, welcome. Did you get off work early today? And Charlie is here. Hey, hey. Mr. P is here. Hey, y'all. Aren't you supposed to be at work? Are you between Zoom classes? Or are you off today? Why would you be off today? It's too early for Christmas break. I don't know. Sarah says, I've been working on my 2021 all morning. I've been using your stream to put it aside and do some outlining so you can write again next week. Yeah. Yeah, I've been very distracted by the new journal. So, yes, that's kind of what I figured. So, I don't know. I know that I shouldn't be like ashamed or fretting too much about not writing. But it's sort of like there in the back of my head that you should be writing. So Hannah has a couple of days off. Yay! Yay for days off. So I guess the next question, sorry, pardon me while I rub my eyes in current COVID times because I can't help myself. I don't have COVID. I was just like, the whole like, don't touch your face stuff. Anyway, still very distracted, and I'm hoping that like forcing myself to do the handwriting rather than digital, and making sure that the other distraction is out of reach will help with the distraction. I hope so. Are you guys interested in 15 or 25 or, I don't know, some funky number in between there? For the, oops, what did I do? Oh no! What did I do? Okay, that was weird. I accidentally pulled the StreamYard tab into another window. So, do I now have two open? I'm confused. Okay, maybe? Am I still live? Is this all? Okay, yes. That was weird. So I pulled the timer or StreamYard to a different window, and then I couldn't tell if I was still live, so I thought I was. It's gonna be a day. Okay, we're just gonna deal with it. So divided by sight. Hello, how are you? Are you having a good morning so far? And Rosalyn is here. Hello. Devin says, you want time suggestions from me? Well, I mean, I can always veto them or adjust them to be a little bit more friendly. So Mr. P says, shh, most of the students and staff don't have power or internet today. No one really knows why. You are one of the lucky ones that has both. Ooh. So are you... So, okay, so your area must have been affected by either some sort of weather pattern or something like the transistor stations, something like that. Well, I'm glad that you have power and internet, and hopefully everything will be restored quickly for the rest of the students and staff. But in the meantime, we're glad you're here. Charlie says, I can see and hear you. Excellent. Excellent. Then I see all. Yes. 25 to 30 minutes, suggests Charlie. I am more likely to go on the 25-minute side of that, if I'm being honest, to start with. But I will go ahead and grab a tree and set that up for the Forest app while we are sort of getting these things set up. Okay. Am I sharing the screen? No, of course not. Okay, now I'm sharing the screen. Yay. Make it big. Rewind it just a bit. Okay, and so 25 minutes. I'm going to go back to the pink celestial tree that has the little ornaments. If you want another one of those, I will give you the code just a second. Create the room. Okay, so the code for this room will be NTK6KW. NTK6KW. So there it is on the screen, should you wish to join and get another one of the little pink celestial trees. And I will start that about a minute after the timer, unless people join ahead. But anyway, okay, so 25 minutes, Pomodoro length. Make sure that you are saving your document. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. Make sure you stretch, roll your shoulders back, get up and walk around if you need to, and also make sure you grab a snack if your brain needs some fuel. We're going to go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of the first sprint. That was the first sprint, right? Yes. Okay. Sorry, brain. So I managed to get 1, 2, 3. I'm on the 4th holiday for brainstorming and sort of outlining some sort of key concepts that I want to include. So yeah, I did have to go look up dates. So, because I was thinking in the future, this is for like far in the future, I think, of doing like a holiday anthology. And so like, I mean, I know it's bound to change, and some dates don't change, like Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day don't change. But some of the others do. So just kind of generally getting some ideas for dates and for like which holidays I want to include. So things like that. So yes. Okay, so we grew a little, the first tree. So let's see what the next tree should be. Let's just do a regular little snowy pine tree, I think. Create the room. And I will post the new code 38DUZ6W. Okay, so 38DUZ6W. Okay, so I'm going to put that up there. In case you want to have a little snowy pine tree, because at the 25-minute mark, there's no presents under it, but it is a cute tree with the snow on it. So, okay, so Angel Marie joined us. Yay! And so did Elizabeth. You said, oh no, YouTube didn't alert you. That was probably my fault because I forgot to schedule the stream ahead of time. Sarah wrote up descriptions for 2 scenes and then filled out scene cards. Nice. Do you find that scene cards work for you? I haven't really tried them to the full extent of a full-on story. I've tried occasionally just kind of write down the like who, what, when, where, why. But I find that having lots of little index cards sort of like I lose things, I drop things, they get out of order, all that kind of stuff. So do you find that scene cards help you? Because if I don't know, I might try and give it another shot, but the way that I have used them before has not been entirely helpful to me. So Elizabeth says, still grading, but changed up my process so it is much more efficient now. Yay. Yes, efficiency is like a definite key for doing teaching, so, and grading for takes forever. Rose says, thank you for the pine tree. You're welcome. Hannah got 2 pages handwritten, so around 500 words or so. Excellent. Yes. I don't think I will have a full 400 by the time I get done with this. I might have 400. I don't know. It'll probably be just shy of it if I don't reach it, but yeah. So very nice. There's the code again. And Charlie responded to comments, got some coffee, and set up to write the article on magical fairies. Nice. Alrighty. Do you guys want to do another Pomodoro? Do you want to do longer, shorter? What are you up to? What would you like to do? I mean, I know that you're writing because that's what we're doing. So, like, asking, what are you up to? Midway through the stream is kind of like, same thing I've been doing for the last 20 minutes. So Sarah says, yes, scene cards definitely work for you. You have a trifold board to put them on. Oh, so that helps you sort of like keep them in one place and gives you sort of more of a visual thing with it. Helps so much during Nano to have it to refer to when you are writing. You are finishing Act 3. Excellent. Okay. And Elizabeth votes for Pomodoro. Okay. We can definitely do Pomodoro. Let's make sure we've got a 25 set up next, though, because I don't remember if we have one. Okay. We will slide you until you are about 25. If I can get it to work, that would be fantastic. All right, we'll just pause it in here. Okay, make it big. There we go. And Nicole is here. Hello, welcome. Just in time, we're about to start a 25-minute sprint. So please don't forget to save your document. Make sure you have something to hydrate with, and make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, try and stretch a little bit if you need it. I'm doing this because I have my hunching, my slouching, my back has been giving me some problems, so I've been trying to like remember to be better about the posture thing. So yeah. Okay, so sip your drink, straighten your spine and stretch, and if you need one, go get a snack. We're going to go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. That is the end of that one. How'd you do? Let me sort of get this to pause. Okay, that'll be our 5-minute timer. I got another page, so I finished the first one and then got another full page of ideas, and I figured out the tie-in to all these stories, sort of like with an anthology. There's often some sort of like theme between various writers, or there needs to be some sort of link between all of the stories. And so I was thinking, well, what if there's like the holiday department in heaven or whatever, and they're all on vacation, and so the newbie has to take over, making sure that the holidays run well, and the newbie messes things up, and so situations ensue. And so that's kind of right now what I think will tie the stories together. So that's at least the first initial thought of what might tie the stories together. So let's see. Sarah says, I still haven't figured out how your sleuth solves the case, so that's what you're trying to work on this week, and you want to get this book finished before January. Nice. All right, before I forget, let me set up another timer. We will do this one, I think. It's the starry tree. It's blue leaves and gold stars. I will put the link or the code UKHWXV. UKHWXV. Okay, that is going to be the code. There we go. It has just like a little bit of snow on top. So Shadow's Lair popped in and is going to be studying for the calc final, but figured he would drop in, so say hello. And you got one practice problem done. Yay! Excellent. Angel Reed did a little bit of brainstorming for an English research paper. Good job. Brainstorming usually comes first. So Elizabeth says, made some popcorn and 1.5 papers done. Yay! With this pace, you can get 3 per hour. That is huge. That is huge. That is definitely huge, especially for longer papers. So that is great. Hannah got another 2 pages written. Excellent. Handwriting, trying to use up all of our pens. And Sarah says, I wrote a page of notes on the clues I need to make sure your sleuth has in order to figure out who the killer is. Now to figure out how she puts it all together in the next few scenes. So do you, I've heard multiple times that a lot of sort of mystery writers tend to write the ending first, so that way they know like what all the red herrings would need to be leading to, and then the real clues be leading to. Did you start with the ending, or did you start with the beginning? I guess. Where'd you start? And of course, you'll probably tell me just like in the middle as the other option. So Charlie got some writing done. Excellent. Yay. Mr. P says the website has now been updated and live. Yay. Still have some minor work to do, but at least it isn't a mess anymore. Yay. And Elizabeth says, I'm getting a variety of trees this month. Yay. Love that you can get the trees that you don't have yourself. Yes. I didn't have the starry tree until yesterday when I realized I didn't have it. Because I had the moon tree, which is also blue. And so I was just using that one. But because I was thinking that they might be putting out a new tree this month, but so far, no news on that. So I spent my coins, essentially. Yeah, so that's kind of what I spent my coins on a starry tree. And now I have to, did I use it last night when I went to sleep? I think I did. So I think I have one starry tree that has the UFO underneath it. So there's that. Okay, so the next sprint, do y'all want to go for another 25-minute? Or are we just sticking with Pomodoro today? Is that what we're doing? I'm okay with that. There we go. Okay. In other words, I think I'm asking, is a 25 okay? Is a 25 okay with you? I'm bad about saying, like, is this what you want? And really, like, just gonna be like, this is what I want. Are you okay with that? Yeah. So Elizabeth says they're the midterm, no region papers, so they are huge. Yeah. Midterms and final papers are always sort of like the worst ones to do. I always laughed at some of my my peers in college because they were like, oh yeah, I could never ever major in like English or literature because of all the papers you have to write. And as a literature major, I think the longest paper I had to write was 12 pages in undergrad. And they, in the business route, and the business and sort of like mathematics and economics and all that, were having to write 50-page proposals. And I just kind of laughed because I was like, well, there you go. You didn't want to write. Now you have to write. So, yeah. It was mean of me to laugh at their misery, but it was still quite funny. Elizabeth says, 25, I'm on a roll. Sarah says, I usually go into the story knowing the victim, and then you figure out the killer and how it ends. With this story, you've always known who the killer is. You're just not sure how the sleuth figures it out. Injury says, yes, 25 works for me. Elizabeth says, I'm so jealous of math teachers. Yeah, because you have like a set, like you have an exact formula of how you grade. And if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Yeah, there's always that. But English is so much more subjective, and literature is always subjective, and there's so many ways that you could do it. It's hard. But not that math is not hard, because I struggle with math. So, you know, and I always forgot my negatives, like going to either side of the formulas and whatnot. So I always knew that I was going to mess up on those. So CB is here. Hello. And Devin says, hello, CB. 25 is magic. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and what sprint are we on? I don't know. Yes, I think this is is this our third or fourth? Third? Probably third. I think third is what my brain is telling me. Okay. So once again, this is the code for the starry tree thingy that I'm going to be planting in the forest app. And we are going to be getting started with another 25-minute Pomodoro. This one's the penguin. The Pomodoro penguin in 3, 2, 1, go. Excuse me. Okay. How did you do? I got another, like, maybe 350-ish, somewhere around there. Done. So I had to start going and looking up sort of some differences to solidify in my brain some of the differences between like Beltane May Day and Midsummer traditional sort of like celebration stuff. Because I just wanted to be like double sure as to like which ones belong to which, so I can kind of play with some of the ideas. And I'm glad I did, because I got some ideas. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm getting ideas, so that's worth something, and I'm sort of clarifying some of the sort of like basic things that I thought about yesterday and whether or not that would work, and that kind of stuff. So making some progress, at least, I feel like. So we had a couple people pop in. So let's see. So Stacy arrived. Hello. Meadow arrived. Hello. Eva arrived. Hi, hi. And you are reading until the young one stops you. Well, hopefully the young one will let you continue to read. Excuse me. Nikki is here. Hello. Celine is here. Hello. And Christina is here. Hello. Welcome. Stacy is doing well. You just found out you have a Google meeting for your youngest IEP in less than 5 minutes. Go, go, go. Hopefully everything will be good with that meeting. Hopefully everything is positive things. Sarah got another scene written up. Excellent. Christina got 12 words. Nice. It's progress. Hannah says, just the one page and scheduled a video for tomorrow. Excellent. I need to like film a couple of things that I've had in my brain, and I've had mostly scripted, but I just haven't filmed them. Eva says, I got a few more pages read. Excellent. The Shadows Lair got 2 more calc practice problems. Yay. You feel like writing would be easier? Well, but if you got to study, and this is the time that you've allotted, then you got to study. So, but props to you for doing the practice problems, because that's always with testing. That's how I gained confidence, was learning this sort of style of questions and how to do them practice wise, going through them over and over again. That was how I learned to take tests. So it is a good thing to do. Nikki says, so Dad's surgery was changed to the 18th instead of tomorrow. Okay. That's not always a good thing, because then you feel like you were anxious for like nothing leading up to this, and now you got to do it again. But hopefully that means that they are anticipating that things will go well, and so they have time to push it back. So hopefully it's a good sign. Angel Reese says, I moved on to some calc practice problems and got 6 of them done. Nice. 14 more to go. Excellent. Okay, so the Shadow Lair talking about your calc problems made you feel guilty and you had to go do them too. Elizabeth got 1.5 done. Steady pace. Excellent. Good, good, good. Charlie did some stiff, and then thought about maybe trying to write a series of short stories. It feels like the right path for the moment, but you're not sure. Well, if you are inspired to write them and they want to be written, then it's probably the right sign. CB says, 436, you heard about a guy whose best friend was turning into a super soldier, like he was. Only Hydra made this particular super soldier do things under brainwashing. Dun, dun, dun. Eva says to Nikki, the suspense. Yeah, for leading up to the surgery and all the what-ifs that go into it. CB says, why not make it into a game? The Shadows Lair, for every 5 practice problems you do, reward yourself with 10 minutes of writing, and then 2 minutes of writing per calc problem. There you go. Mr. P has been photo editing. Fun. Angel Reese says, yes, your final is coming up and you need to work on that in addition to English. Yep. Meadow just finished lunch. Now you're going to finish the video you are watching and then continue on with Amber's book. You want to finish the edits on her book today? Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah. An ablation. I don't know what an ablation is. I can look it up though. All right, it is 2:48, so it means we have 10 minutes. But I'm not sure, is anybody starting at 3 o'clock? Did I pull anybody's? I did not see anybody's stream that starts at 3, so we could run over just a few minutes. Do y'all want to do like a 10-minute or a 15-minute? I mean, either way, we're probably going to run over just a little bit, but how long do you want the fourth sprint to be? Of course, Devin will come out with a different answer. It's like super long, but let's see. Okay, so, and Devin provided a link to Amber's book. Is this the one that she is currently having re-edited, or is this the new one? Just Eva says to Nikki, I'm sure the timing is to ensure the best medical team is set up for him. Your baby's Nana had heart surgery in October, originally planned for March. Long wait and glad it's done. Yeah, for sure. I think that's what it is. It's where they go into into a freeze part of your heart, a frozen part, to help you not go into afibrillation. Okay. Sarah says, I'd happily do another 15. Eva says 15 as well. Okay, cool. We will do a 15. No. Rosalind, no. Okay, so Sarah is starting at 3. Okay, we will do the 15 and hopefully we won't run over too long. Just, 5 or 6 minutes-ish. And during this sprint, I will pop up the links to other streams. And if you want to go over and join Sarah, that's perfectly fine as well. Meadow says, Amber's book is really good. You should all read it. Yes. Okay, so it's heart surgery. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Rosalind's trying to kill us. Okay, so this will be the 4th sprint. I'm not going to do a tree for it because it sometimes takes a little bit longer to start the tree than it does to do all the other stuff. So 15 minutes. Last sprint in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is going to be the end of that sprint. So, hooray. How did you do overall for the whole stream and for that little short sprint? How'd you do? I didn't do any more handwriting. I had forgotten to fetch the links to. I just kind of fell down on the job today, just like scheduling the live stream, going to fetch the links, etc., etc. So I spent a good bit of that time fetching links that, like looking through the subscription page and looking up channels that I know typically have some streams on Mondays. So, there we go. Anyway, so let's kind of see where we were. All the links. And then Eva said, love that you share the links at the end of the stream. The entire small end of the community used to, and then there were just so many. Yeah. And there are a lot. And so I have... That was where I used to be able to just kind of keep in mind like who was streaming after me. And then I kept running into the problem of like I would take a break and then I would come back like an hour after my stream ended. I'd be like, so who's streaming now? And so I could never remember. So I started writing them down and then it just made sense to share it. So there you go. Because that way you can go and hit like the set a reminder and then YouTube hopefully will remind you. So, but yes, there are a lot. You never remember who is when, and you rarely know the day of the week. Yeah. So yes, the Glory and Tom Awkward Sibling Hour is today, and today sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun because they're going to be talking about queer amazing in old Hollywood. It's going to be fun. And Austin K has said that she is not going to be doing the Monday night rights, at least for the rest of 2020. And she's going to decide a little bit later on whether or not that's going to fit into her schedule for 2021, or if she's going to shift things around, or what's going to happen with that. So there will be no more Monday Austin K nights for 2020, which is fair, you know, because she's putting out her new poetry anthology and all of that kind of stuff. So yes. And then also on Wednesday, this is not for today, but this is for later, Abigail is doing a live reading, so audiobook style, of the first three chapters of The Dark Castle. So you might want to hit the reminder for that as well. So Eva got another page done, but the child is ready for attention. And honestly, I am too. Nice. Yes. Meadow streams, yeah, I know that she was doing daily streams during Nano, but she also had a couple of like ones the last week, so I wasn't sure if she's continuing for Vlogmas type of thing or not. So MM Ward, hello, how are your goats? Do we have all of the goats? Are they all born? Do they all have, how many boys and girls did you wind up with? Christina got 145. Nice. Excellent. Elizabeth says, quota for the day is done. Could do more, but I honestly just want to hang up your new Christmas decorations. Do that then. Do that. Hannah says, 7 A4 pages in total. Hand cramps ahoy. Yes, I know that feeling. Shadowlayer got one more practice problem done and started on another. Excellent. Sarah wrote up some notes on the upcoming climax. I know how I want the confrontation to go. I just need to get there. CB says, your character fell on his head. He pulled the shower cord and the fan blew feathers into his face. Oh no, are we doing like Home Alone style traps? That was like an awesome Christmas movie, by the way. Like as a kid, I loved that movie. Angel Ray got 3 more problems done for calc homework. Yay! Mr. P got a photo edited of prairie dogs. Can't wait to post it later. You're welcome, Shadow Lair. So Sarah's stream has started. Excellent. Not streaming tonight. Okay. You will be doing writing streams Tuesdays. Okay, let me write this down. Tuesdays. We do on Tuesday at 4. And then Fridays at 10 p.m. I think I already have you down for. Nope, I had the time changed. Okay, cool. I have that fixed in my cheat sheet now. Yes, I have a cheat sheet. You have 2 that are laying around with their legs crossed. And so are baby goats not supposed to do that? Or are you talking about your actual children who are being lazy? All right, well, while McCord answers that, let's go through some of the links, shall we? So Mallory streams until 5. Word Stitch starts at 4 p.m. Glory Writes the Blues and the Awkward Siblings Go to the Movies starts at 4 as well. And Samantha El Nasset is going to be streaming at 8 tonight. Laura Nettles, I'm not sure if she's going to be streaming tonight, but she normally does on Mondays. So 10 p.m., there's Laura's channel link. HK Darkwood is going to be streaming at 4 p.m. Thank you, Devin, because I did not catch that one. Kelly Martin is going to be streaming at 8:30 tonight. Sakutumi and BC are going to be streaming at 9. And that was a repeat. And Emily Bourne has the release party for the Aria tale, which is the modern retelling of The Little Mermaid. And so it's going to be a mermaid cosplay stream with Becca and Tash at 6 p.m. So that should also be really fun. So sorry they were a little out of order, but yes. And then Sarah's stream is also starting now, or 15 minutes ago. So there we go. So thank you very much. And let's see what McCord said. You'll be putting reading a chapter of your upcoming release, Ghost with Cats, on your YouTube and Facebook. I can't talk today. Mama Maggie is going out there and squeeze the babies out of them. Reverse Heimlich birthing hug, because greedy other mother institute and granny equivalent. Nice. CB got 3,132 words in all, which is amazing. So I'm pretty sure that CB won the top word prize for today, just like word count. But yes, so I think that's going to be it for me today. And I will be back Wednesday and Friday. I promise I will set up the streams so that you can find them. And then again on Sunday. So weekdays, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. and weekend Sundays at 2 to 5 p.m. So yes. And thanks. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope you accomplish all of your writing goals today. So I will see y'all later. Bye.